What's up everybody, and welcome to Chris's Fishing. And today we're going to make a video for you guys about what's in my little crate that I use when I fish. As you guys all know, we are busy preparing for the Saba small craft trials that's going to be hosted by the float tubers this season. And we're starting in next month. The 10th of August is our first competition, so it's right around the corner. So today I'm going to run with you through what lures I use, what's my setup in the box, what I'm carrying with me on the water, so that you guys will also know, because that's something I've always asked myself a lot of times, is what lures are these guys using, what lures do they have with them, what tackle are they carrying with them. So stay tuned. We're going to roll the intro now, and we're going to go over to the little GoPro camera. We're going to show you exactly what's inside of my tackle box. Okay, so let's get started with this section quickly. First of all, I've got a little bag that I put all my spinner baits in, chatterbaits in, buzz baits in. That's just to keep all your baits nice and straight and together. Then I've also got some Z-Man baits here. As you guys know, the Z-Man baits is made of elastic, and the normal soft plastics don't really work together. If you put them together, there's like chemical reaction or something. But what I like about the Z-Man baits is how stretchable they are. This is a little TRD and it lasts forever. You can catch 20 fish probably off one lure before you have to change it, if you have to change it. So Z-Man stuff, keep it on there and keep it in the original packaging, and you will see it will be much better for you. It will last much longer for you. I've got just your basic tools, little braid scissor here, and a little long nose plier to get the hooks out if the hooks I can't get them out with my hands. Then something else I've got here is just a normal scale. I mean, we all want to know what our fish weigh, so with the CPR system in the competitions we don't weigh the fish at the end of the day, but here if you catch a nice fish in the comp, I can still weigh the fish and see what happens. Maybe if you catch your PB in a competition, you'll know what it weighs. Then I've got just some line here for leaders that I use. This is Verivas Kanoa Stout 8-pound for drop shotting, wacky rig, Senko fishing off a spinning rod. I've got some 10-pound Seagull Red Label here. This is a main line that I use a lot, and I use it as a leader on one of my spinning rods as well. I've got 2 spinning rods. Then something else is this Instinct garlic spray. The spray is something that I use when the fish are biting but not committing to it. So you get those little taps and you can't get the fish to commit. Just spray some of this on it. Just keeps that lure in their mouth for 2 or 3 seconds longer, so you get time to set the hook on it. Then I've got some small crankbaits here. I'm not a real big fan of the crankbait fishing, that's why I don't have such a big variety, but I've got some medium divers, got a little square bill there, got some topwater, little popper, spook, jerkbaits, got some lipless crankbaits, and I've got some deep divers. So pretty much all depths to dive for with the crankbaits, but I still prefer my plastics. Let's get into my terminal tackle. You see here, it's quite a big box. First compartment's got some jigs in it, got a syringe in it to defizz the fish, wacky tool, some drop shot weights, some Nico weights, some frogging hooks. There's my shaky head hooks there. On the other side, I've got my normal EWGs, normal worm hooks. Got some Ned rig hooks here, got my tungsten weights there. Got some Tokyo rigs here. I've got a little hook sharpener there, some 5/0 hooks there for bigger swimbaits, and then I've got all my swimbait hooks here. It's like underspins and normal swimbait hooks, big ones, small ones, some gummy stops. Just your average terminal tackle. Get into box number 1 here. I've got some 4-inch Senkos in here. This is we've got some yum dingers in here. Got some Gary Yamamoto Senkos in here. This is a new bait from E.T. Secret. It's called the Troublemaker. It's got a nice little club foot on the little kickers there. Very small baits. Love throwing them a lot. Got some small grubs here. This is the chartreuse pepper from Zoom. I've only got this in my box literally for 1 dam. Got a little flipping bait here from ET's as well. You can put a little rattle in there. And this is just a green pumpkin blue speck worm from Culprits. Then let's get into the next box here. I've got some junior flukes in here. Got some net bombs in here from Missile Baits. Got some Swimbaits in here. This is a little floating G-rig from ET's for a Ned rig. This is a little bait from Tameki called the Riser. I use this to throw as a drop shot baits. Small little Pro S swim baits here. Small little Gary Yamamoto drop shot baits in here. Nothing really fancy going on there. Then I've got my swim bait box. Something that I love a lot. I've got some swim baits in here from Bite Me. It's very cheap swim baits. I've got another Pro S here from ET's, a bit bigger one. I've got the Yum Pulse in here in a 4.5 inch. Nice long swim bait there. I've got the Kitech. This is the Swim Impact Fat. And this is the small Swim Impact. This is probably my favorite one of the bunch. This thing has caught me a lot of fish before. So that's my swim bait box there. Nothing really fancy about it. Then what I've got here, this is a box that I use a lot, my flipping box. I've got some ET's Vibra Crawls in here, very similar to your Ultra Wide Speed Crawls, just it's got these arms on there. It gives it a lot of action in the water, caught a lot of fish on it. Those 4 is all of the Vibra Crawls. There's black, green pumpkin special, watermelon red. I've got Yum Bat Mamas here. This is an excellent flipping bait. This gave me a 2nd place in my very first tournament I fished at Witbank Dam tournament. Sorry for that. Flipping this around, caught some nice fish. Got some Ultra Vibe Speed Crawls from Zoom here, and got some June Bug brush hooks. So this I do a lot. I love to flip baits around. I love flipping trees. I love flipping docks. I love throwing those baits in grass. Everywhere is just awesome, man. Then I've got my big flukes here, my super flukes, June Bug, watermelon gold. June Bug red is my favorite fluke to throw. It's made by Zoom. My PB actually came off one of these. I've got some watermelon red, and I've got some black, very famous black fluke. And I've still got space for one more. Let's see how the season goes. If there's something I like, I'll just add that on. Then a Topwater box here for my Topwater frogs. This is the ET's Junior Frog. Got them in 4 colors here. Caught tons of fish on this thing here. It's an excellent bait. As soon as the summer hits and those fish move into the grass, the Topwater gets on, I'll throw this in a lot. I've got this is the Kitech Noisy Flapper. If you want to throw a bit of a bigger Topwater bait in the plastics there. And I've got some normal hollow body frogs here. This one is from Sensation, caught a lot of fish on it. And I've got 1 or 2 other ones there in as well. Then we go into my Senko box. I love throwing, this is the 5-inch Senkos. Not all of this is 4 inches, but these ones here was made by Netbait. It's called the Gauteng Poison and Durban Poison ones. You don't get these anymore. They've been discontinued, so I protect these things with my life. They're like gold to me. They catch a lot of fish. So when these ones are done, they're done. You can't get them anymore. Got some Yum Dingers in here. Got some Gary in here. I can't even remember what brand is this, but this is all the Senkos I use. Favorite one's probably the Green Pumpkin Amber Laminate from Gary Yamamoto. Caught a lot of fish on that thing. Get yourself a pack of these, you will not be disappointed. Then, second last box I've got here is my grub box. Throw a lot of grubs. Got some Damiki Mr. Jumbos here. Got some ET Secret. This is the the G30s in here. Also Mr. Jumbo's watermelon red, black. Got a green pumpkin special and green pumpkin with the chartreuse tail. This is the G40s. Caught some good fish on this at Bronco Spray Dam before. Then G30s as well, green pumpkin special. Excellent baits. Help you out with quite a bit of time if the fish are finicky. Got them in a black special, that's the watermelon special. And then just the G30s in watermelon red. Throw a lot of grubs. You can see the box is nice and stacked full of lures. Then last is just some worms that I throw. This is from Corporate Lures. This is a 7.5 inch corporate worm in a black special. Caught some nice fish on this. Got it in a watermelon candy color as well. Then I've got the Tamiki leech tails. This thing caught me a ton of fish. It's probably one of my favorite baits to throw. Got some Zoom finesse worms here for throwing on a drop shot, throwing with a small Texas rig, lightweight. If the fishing is getting tough or even on a shaky head, you can throw that. Then I've got this is just a worm that was also made by the Mickey called the Air Pocket, but it's been discontinued. So when these ones are done, I will probably just stock up on a Jumbuck finesse worm or something like that. Also a great bait. So that's basically what I've got in my crate. Last thing left there, it's just a little bag to put my cell phone in, and to keep it dry, and as we take photos of the fish. So it's 100% waterproof, this bag. But that's basically it. So guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it makes some sense to you of what I fish with. I hope you guys got some ideas there. So thank you very much for watching the video. Go down and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you're new to the channel, give the video a thumbs up and leave me a comment to tell me what you guys want to see on the channel. Anything float tube related, if there's anything I can help you guys with, any reviews you want me to do, give me a shout out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy.